Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello fellow students, let me introduce myself. My name is Novila M. Andini with NPM 224120117 from Accounting Study Program. In this video, I will explain about company objective and strategies. Corporate objectives are determined by the company's top management or CEO, taking into account advice from other senior manager, and are usually ratified by the board of directors. Corporate objective can be: first is profitability. Profitability or ROI consists of the percentage of profit margin and investment turnover. Profitability refers of more to a long-term profit than a period in 1 year or current quarter, because some current expense may reduce current profit but can increase profit in the long term. Example is the amount spent on advertising or R&D. In a practical context, the profitability referred to can be in the form of revenue, the amount of profit, or the percentage of profit. The second is maximizing shareholder value. In the 1090-80 and 1090-90, the term shareholder value often appeared in business literature. The concept is that the proper goal for a company seeking profit is to maximize shareholder value. Although the meaning of the term itself is not very clear, it may refer to the market price of the company's shares. However, it is believed that achieve a satisfactory level of profit is a better way to set company goals. The third is risk. A corporate organization's effort to increase profitability are greatly influenced by its management's willingness to take risks. The level of risk taking varies widely depending on the personalities of the individuals in management. However, there is always an upper limit. Some corporate organizations explicitly state the management's primary responsibility is to safeguard the assets of the company, with profitability being a secondary objective. The last is multi-stakeholder approach. Organizations are involved in 3 types of market. There is capital market, products markets, and vector markets. A company seeks fund through capital markets, where public shareholders are a very important constituent. Companies sell goods and services in product markets, where customers are the constituents. While companies compete for resources such as human resource and raw materials in vector markets, where the main constituents are the company's employee and supplies and the various communities that provide resource and are the place where the company operates. In accordance with what is obtained these 3 markets, organizations have responsibility to these stakeholders, namely shareholders, customers, employees, suppliers, and communities. Ideally, the management control system should identify the objective of each of these groups and develop a score to monitor or evaluate their performance. Strategy can be found at 2 levels. Level 1 is strategy for the entire organization, and level 2 is strategy for business units within the organization. Level 1 is corporate level strategy. Corporate strategy is about being in the right mix of business. Therefore, corporate strategy is more concerned with the question of where to complete rather than how to complete in a particular industry, which is the business unit strategy. At the corporate level, the assets are definition of the business in which the firm will participate. The segment of resource among those business. Corporate level strategy analysis results in decision involving which business to add, which to retain, which to emphasize, which to emphasize, and which to divest or sell. In the term of the corporate level strategy, firms can be divided into the 3 categories. The first is single industry firms operate in a single lines of business. The second is related diversified firms, and the third is unrelated business operate in a business that are unrelated to each other. The relationships between business units are the purely financial. Level 2 is business unit strategy. Competition among diversified firms does not occur at the corporate level. Instead, business units within one firm compete with business units within another firm. The corporate office of a diversified firm does not generate profit of its own. Rather, the revenue are generated and the costs are incurred within the business units. Business unit strategy is concerned with how to create and maintain competitive and advantage in each industry in which a firm has chosen to participate. So that's the explanation about company objective and strategies. That's all for this video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you in the next video.